How you doing?
I'm doing well as I could be. Let me say that. It's very overwhelming and stressful.
I think when we first talked about doing this interview, I think you even suggested
Yeah.
we do it here at Cadell. Why is it important for you? Why was it important for you to do this here?
To let people know that I'm still around and this place is sacred and I want people to respect it and just come and reflect and try to connect with Tamir and his sister. I love coming over here for the most part. It's just that I want people to know that I'm still here, I'm still around.
And you're working hard.
I'm working hard. Yeah, I'm working diligently and very hard to make sure we have a safe space.
Timothy Loehmann, the now former police officer who shot your son, killed your son right here, is once again trying to get his job back.
I'm appalled off of that. Where I don't understand how they keep wasting taxpayers' money, even if it is the union's money. Why would you keep wasting the money on this bad officer, period? I don't think he should never be able to get a job in law enforcement again because he lied on his application. So how you going to trust him if you're lying on your application and then knowing that you shot my son or shot him like willingly? It was a willful intent.
His union, if they were here, would say, okay, he was never convicted. That's what the union would say. But let me ask you this. If you could speak to Timothy Loehmann like you're speaking to me right now, what would you say?
I would just let him know that his career is over in law enforcement and he should find something else to do. I would let him know that. And hopefully, God will spare you and have mercy on you when that day comes.
Today marks 1 year since George Floyd was killed in Minneapolis. Yeah, on this day, what goes through your mind?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was out of town vacationing, visit my uncle in San Antonio. He came downstairs and he showed me this video. I almost fell out my seat because what I experienced was mental abuse that America has allowed to keep happening to black and brown people over the centuries. And to see George Floyd and Derek Chauvin and his knee on his neck and his hands in his pocket and a smirk on his face, I'm happy that the state of Minnesota convicted him. I feel happy and relieved that at least this officer will go to jail.
June 25th would have been Samir's 19th birthday.
Coming up soon.
Yeah. What do you think a 19-year-old Tamir Rice, your son, would have been like?
He would have been delightful. Let me just tell you that he was such a pleasant to be around, brighten up the room with his smile. He loved to make people laugh. Just really like the person that kept our family laughing and, sticking together and things like that.
I cannot imagine how much you miss him.
Yeah, I do. I really do. It's a lot to deal with. America has taken away from me of what my son would look like as a teenager and a young man and even an old man. I don't know what my son gonna never look like. I only got the vision of him being 12. So that's a lot of pain that I deal with on a daily basis as I see other children growing, other little boys playing and kids playing. It's hard sometimes. It's very hard.